Hey, Dale here from the Wheels Your Time Museum. Heather and I are going to have a great time today shining up the Refitment motorcycle, and we have a product today that we're going to be highlighting, and it's called StrongArm Sprays. It can be found at strongarmsprays.com. Great product. Let me tell you what it does. Of course, the Refitment bike built entirely out of used parts. A lot of old chrome parts that I piled up for years went on the pile of chrome parts, and we took all those bits and pieces, assembled this 1942 bike. It was in interesting condition when we started, and by the end of today, it's going to be one shiny motorcycle. You know, when I found all the bits and pieces for the 42 Refitment bike, I didn't pick the worst chrome. I tried to pick the best chrome. Some of it still needs a considerable amount of cleaning with Heather and I and StrongArm Spray. Now, StrongArm Spray does a lot more than clean chrome. It's a preservative, it's a rust prohibitive, it is resistant on leather products, and all the way around. It's just a great product. We use it in a lot of things here at Wheels Your Time, in the restoration shop, as well as the bikes on the floor. But today we're just going to jump right in on this 42. I'm going to go over the process of using StrongArm Spray with Heather. She's going to clean this bike up. We're going to get this 42 Refitment bike shaped up, shined up, and in a little while we're going to start this bike for the first time. Okay, what we're doing today is Heather is going to be spraying on StrongArm Spray. According to the instructions, this will actually eat some of the rust, get the machine shined up, and in no time we're going to have this thing going. Now, no time doesn't mean 15 minutes. There's a lot of chrome on this bike. We expect it to probably take a couple hours. We're going to be jumping in and out on this project, taking individual components such as the kind of a rusty spotlight, the oil tank, the exhaust system, the rims, and I think we can have this thing cleaned up in a couple hours. And of course, I'm very anxious to get this bike started for the first time. We're going to add a little gas. The oil has been serviced, timing's been checked. This machine ought to fire right up. How's it going?
Pretty good. It's coming off clean. Don't know why, but Dale likes to make me clean all his bikes.
How's it going down there, Heather?
Pretty good. The stuff's coming off good.
You like StrongArm Spray?
Yes.
Now, is that just the best darn cleaner you've ever seen?
Ever.
It does an amazing job on old chrome, making some headway. We've got the primary cover cleaned up, one of the spotlights. Heather's working on the oil tank right now. John's over there working on the dashboard, and that dashboard is really kind of a rusty mess. And we'll see just how good StrongArm Spray works. You know, one thing I didn't tell Heather is this bike, which she's getting perfectly clean with StrongArm Sprays, and of course we're going to wax it and then we're going to fire it up. It is going to Death Valley this week to ride in the dirt and the mud, thousands of miles, some of them off-road, and Heather is going to have yet one more project with StrongArm Spray. Well done, guys. Heather and John and I just jumped in, got this entire motorcycle cleaned up in 45 minutes. Of course, that's times 3. So we spent, you know, a little over an hour and a half getting the old chrome cleaned up. You know, you have to understand StrongArm Spray does not make your chrome new, but what it does, it takes a lot of the old rust, dirt, and kind of tarnish out of the old chrome, kind of revitalizes it, gives it a whole new look. And this bike came out great. Heather, you did a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
John did a great job. We're sorry Mo is not here today. Of course, Mo has put an immense amount of work in on building this bike. And of course, Mo is going to be joining us out in Death Valley riding the old Big Fish motorcycle. I'm going to spend some time on the 42 Refitment bike. Matt's got his 38 Knucklehead done. Joey's bringing the old green Panhead. And we're going to meet our good buddy Wayne Stanfield as well. Go ride thousands of miles out in the desert. I hope the Refitment bike does what we intended it to do. Of course, the bike started out as a pretty rough project, and you know, from that whole bike, basically all we used was the frame and the motor cases, a few essential parts, and that's why we call it a refitment motorcycle. Now what we're going to do right now, John is going to gas this thing up. I'm going to go through the starting procedure, and we're going to see if this bike will start right up and is ready to go.